Hi, Deng. Shout out, Deng. 6 o'clock pa yung yung Thomas Sessions. Nag-check lang ako. Yung audio ko ba okay? How's my audio? Kamusta audio ko, Deng? Okay, good. Facebook, IG, and ito, YT. Kinuha ko na lahat ng tatlo para masaya. Okay. Ano tayo, ha? Meron ako live. Bawal na umay. Gusto ko na sa ginagawa mo. Sige, i-on ko lang muna to, Deng, ha? Meron pa naman tayong 30 minutes. Nagpe-prep lang ako. Sige lang, sige lang. No problem. Hello, hello, hello mga katoma. Mag-start tayo mamaya, ha? Hmm? Ano ka mo? Hello, Ma'am Rustans. Meron tayong live talaga mamaya mga 6. Nagpe-prep lang ako. Nag-shoutout sa'yo. So, ano tayo? Live tayo sa Facebook, Instagram, tsaka dito kay Lolo. Okay ba yung audio ko? Okay naman yung audio ko, ma'am? Sige, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. Sino yan? Ako yan? Oh, ayos ah. Nanonood ka ba ng ano ko? Nanonood ka? Mega shoutout kay RB. Oh. Uy, bakit sobrang delay? Delay mo? Oo. Okay lang, mamaya pa naman yung show natin. Mamaya pa. 5:45 ang kuha ng ice. Kamusta? Operational na ba sa Macau? Open na? May ibang bars yata open na, mama. Okay lang? Sige, sige. Ay, RB. Pero mamaya hinaano mo. Kasi mag-feedback. Naririnig yan. Araw-araw tayo ginagawa niya. Salamat sa patamsak mga kapatid. Okay. Salamat po, Karen Vlog. Salamat. Mega mega shout out sa iyo. Mega 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 shout out. Meron po tayong Thomas Sessions bounce back bartending ngayong 6 o'clock. Nagpe-prep lang tayo. So we'll be streaming from FB, Instagram, and dito kay Lolo. Bawasan natin masyadong maliwanag. Yan. Okay. Two to three.
Salamat, salamat sa pagtuso.
Harvey, quiet na ha. La-live na ako. Actually, live na ako kanina pa. Kita ka sa glass. Saka na lang oh. Okay mga katoma, start tayo ng 6 o'clock. Okay? Kasi magla-live din tayo sa Instagram. So, hinintay lang natin mag 5 minutes because medyo strict si IG pagdating sa time. Sandali mga katoma ha. Okay, katoma, i-on na natin ang ano natin, ang Instagram ha. Three minutes pala. Mega shoutout Karen Vlog. Mega shoutout sa inyo. Pakilala naman yung mga katoma nating nasa FB ngayon. Comment lang po tayo. Tayo po live din in YouTube and Instagram. Hinihintay lang po natin yung Instagram kasi mahigpit po sa time. So we'll start in 2 minutes.
Salamat Sep Batista or Karen Vlog. So live din po tayo sa Facebook at saka Instagram. Nihintay lang po natin yung Instagram. So very strict si Instagram sa time. Salamat sa papuso. Salamat sa papuso mga katoma. Thank you sa 11 million viewers sa ating Facebook, 13 million sa ating Facebook. Magsa-start na po tayo in 1 minute. Bubuksan lang natin yung ating Instagram. No, kasi available po tayo sa Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, so good evening po sa lahat mga katoma. Mga katoma natin from Hospitality Problems, mega shoutout sa inyo. Thank you for giving me Thomas Sessions another opportunity para makapag-share ng bartending, bounce back bartending, very relevant talaga sa panahon ngayon, no? Bounce back, no? Hindi po ito basketball, pero paano po tayo makabalik? Okay, so actually, pwede na. Start ko na yung ating Instagram live. Let's do it. Yan. Okay. Ganda natin yung angulo. Wait lang. Dali guys ha. Tayo'y first time natin magta-try media. At exciting. Okay. Okay, so let's start, no? Let's start. So good evening everybody. Welcome to okay, first bago ko mag-start, pwede ba kayo mag-comment ng 1? Can you press 1 kung malinaw yung boses ko? Can you guys comment 1 if malinaw yung aking boses, if you can hear my audio? Can you please comment 1 if you can hear my audio? Bago ko mag-start. Mga katoma natin dyan sa Facebook, kaway-kaway. Pwede kayo mag-comment ng 1. Can you press 1 if naririnig niyo po ako? Para alam natin. I just want to be sure. Okay. Go live with Hospitality Problems. Yes, Facebook friends, mga katoma, pwede po bang maka-request sa inyo? Press 1 po kung naririnig niyo ako. Hello, may shout out, Hospitality Problems. Teka, maglalagay ako ng isa pang cushion para tumaas-taas tayo. Yan. Okay, so JM Nilo. Sige, okay na yung isa. Baka mahiyain yung iba nating mga katoma. Teka ha, mababa ako sa mababa ako sa Instagram. Wait lang guys ha. Don't worry, we'll start soon. Yan. Nakikita ba ako sa... Wait ah. Wait. Ito natin. Paraan. Wait lang ha. Okay. Let's do this. Yan. I think this is good. Tilt lang natin. Okay, thank you, Cristel, ha? Wait lang, guys. That's okay. Unahin ko lang tong Instagram kasi medyo mabilis magbilang ng metro si Instagram. Okay. Wait lang. Yan. I think we're good. Okay. So ito na. Alright. So everybody can hear me, I guess. So with that being said, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Thomas Sessions Bounce Back Bartending, brought to you by Thomas Sessions and Hospitality Problems. Okay? So, good evening po sa lahat. Thank you po. Based on your request, kaya po tayo nandito. Dati po, we already have a seminar before or a webinar before. But now, of course, as you notice, we've improved already. So for those who've attended before, no, dati isa lang yung ano natin, yung ating live, but now we are in 3 platforms. We are in YouTube, we are in Facebook, we are in Instagram. Okay? So just to give you an introduction, so let me introduce myself first. So ako po si Richie Cruz of Thomas Sessions. Basically, I am a bartender. I've been a bartender for 20 years, going on 21. No, medyo matanda na po tayo. Matagal na po tayong tumotoma, matagal na po tayong tumatagay, matagal na po tayong naging bartender. Nagsimula po ako noong 1998. HRM student din po ako. So, kaway-kaway po sa mga HRM students dyan. I was a student of HRA nung panahon ko, no, in University of the Philippines. So, nag-aral po tayo dyan ng HRA nung time na yon. Siguro, konting kwento, kasi nakikita ko rin sa ating hospitality problems na page, no, madami talagang nag-post ng mga questions about tips and whatever. Nung panahon ko, wala pang Facebook. Nung panahon ko, wala pang social media. So we had to discover everything ourselves. In fact, dumating sa point na nalilito ako kung ano talaga ang kukunin ko. Kasi nga, lahat nandun eh. There's housekeeping, merong bartending, merong cooking, merong travel agency, merong flower arrangement, di ba? Merong ano pa, may mga laboratory, no? Microbiology, food micro, no? So in the end, hindi ko, nalito pa rin ako even if I was having my OJT. So nag-OJT po ako sa Hotel Shangri-La, Makati during that time. Umikot ako sa dalawang department, namely yung Island Cafe, which was the dining room, and yung front office. Okay? Noong time na yon, admittedly, syempre bata pa tayo, young, wild, and free, no? Ginanahan ako sa front office. Kasi bakit? I was part of the bellboy or the concierge. So, nung mga panahon na yon, malakas ang tip. Kaya ko kumita, nagulat ako, even though I was just having my OJT, kaya kong kumita ng 1,500 a night. Okay? A night. So you can just imagine how much I was making in 1 week. Nag-aaral pa lang ako noon. So, but luckily I was thankful because good evening nga pala sa mga taga-YouTube dyan, mga katoma sa YouTube. So, luckily, mababait naman yung mga kasama ko kasi pumayag naman sila na makihati ako or if I was given a tip, akin na lang yung tip, di ba? So, because normally, since OJT ka, depende naman kasi, case to case. case-to-case basis po yan. Pero, like I was saying, since may pera doon, sabi ko, teka, magkano na lang ako? Parang gusto ko maging valet parker, gusto ko maging concierge, no? Pero syempre, the thing with hotels is mabagal ang turnover. Ibig po sabihin ng mabagal ang turnover, walang nagre-resign, walang opening. Kung meron mang opening, kahit nung mga panahon na yon, uso na po ang agency. So alam niyo naman, pagka sinabing agency, hindi ka direct hire, so ibig sabihin, minsan on-call ka, at hindi mo makukuha buo yung sweldo mo, meron kang kaltas basically dahil may porsyento sa iyo ang agency. No? But, so, nung una, syempre, sumama yung loob ko. Kasi sayang naman, no? Sayang. Kasi hindi ako natanggap. Sayang yung perang kinikita ko, no? During that time. But, as the time goes by, so actually, bago po ako nagkaroon ng trabaho, tambay muna ako ng mga 6 months, no? So, kaya yung mga ano dyan, actually, generations change, the world change, pero siguro as early as now, be patient. No? Kasi things will fall in the right place at the right time. Okay? But at the same time, kayo mismo dapat you have to make yourself strong. No? So, one of my influence kaya ako naging bartender is because of the movie Cocktails ni Tom Cruise. No, ako si Richie Cruz, pero hindi ako si Tom Cruise. Pinsan ko daw. But yun na nga, because of that movie, if you watched it again, Cocktails and Dreams, that's a movie of Tom Cruise, no, napakagandang pelikula. It's a feel-good movie. Love story siya, but at the same time, it tells about the story ng bartender. Although technically it's cinematic. So ibig sabihin, pag cinematic, hindi naman lahat ng nakikita nyo dun applicable sa tunay na buhay, no? So pero ginanahan ako. Sabihin na natin na uto ako naengganyo ako ng movie ni Tom Cruise. Hello Mr. Idol, Mark Anthony Bautista. Guys, itong si Mark Anthony Bautista, ito ay isa sa mga lodi natin sa bartending. So, and negosyante din ito, siya ay supplier po ng mga liquors, no? So, yan, Boss Mark, may libreng plug ka, ha? So, yan, supportahan po natin. Mamaya, we'll go into that aspect of support, no? So, we only have 2 hours, but later on, actually as early as now, if you want this to be a regular thing, like weekly thing, so mamaya I will be asking your feedback about it kung gusto nyo magkaroon tayo ng series with regards to the bartending profession, no? So sa YouTube meron na gano'n sa atin from Dubai, si Kram Naj, no? Hello pare. Kanina magkausap kami ni Apple. So anyway, moving forward, nung time ko, napakahirap mag-apply ng bartender. Kasi unang-una, pag sinabi mong bartender ka during the 90s, kailangan best of the best ka. You have to have 5 years experience. In fact, the same, I pretty much believe that you encounter the same problems or challenges also when you apply for a job. No? Hinahanapan kayo ng experience, pero wala pa kayo experience, kag-graduate pa lang no? So, paano yun? So, anyway, gaya ng sabi ko, right place, right time. So, I applied in this bar called Virgin Cafe way back 1998. And I didn't mind starting sa bottom. In fact, gusto ko maging bar back. By the way, guys, the entry-level position for bartending or the bartenders, the bar department is the bar back. Okay? In fact, the bar back is one of the most important position in the department. Okay? Kasi doon lahat you'll start from scratch. And in fact, this is what we are teaching here in the school. So mamaya, I'll give you a tour around this facility. Dito po ito sa Marikina. Nag-iisa lang po ito sa Marikina at maybe nag-iisa rin po sa Metro Manila. Because dito po we teach the basics. Mamaya, darating tayo dyan. So anyway, nung nag-apply po ako ng trabaho, I started as a barback, pero swerte ako kasi yung isang bartender nag-resign. Bakit nag-resign? Maarte, ayaw yung sweldo, masyado daw mababa. Okay? So of course, again on the real talk side, even in bartending, there's a little bit of hello, Jovial. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. So ito sa YouTube, meron tayo from Australia rin na flair bartender naman. So, ayun na nga, there's a little bit of ego when it comes to bartending. Ibig sabihin ego, may konting yabang, may konting pride, ano? I mean, it depends on how you look at it, no? Hindi ko sinasabing masama yung magkaroon ng ego, hindi ko rin naman sinasabing hindi masama magkaroon ng ego, no? But of course that worked for me kasi nakapasok ako sa trabaho. So after 3 months, I think I became a bartender kasi may nag-resign, you know? And it was a club, no? So busy, high volume yung drinks namin. During that time in the 90s, sa mga uso nun, Cape Cod, vodka Red Bull, Long Island iced tea, Stinger, di ba, beer, no? Blue Margarita. So those were the hot cocktails during the time, no? So sige, so fast forward, so mega shout out doon sa mga gustong magbarko, no? So I also worked in a cruise ship. I worked in 2 cruise ships, mainly Holland America Lines and Celebrity Cruise Lines. Pero, okay, 2 taon akong nag-apply pero hindi ako natanggap. Okay? In fact, I was really frustrated. I was really hurt. I was really devastated kasi college graduate ako, di ba? Hindi naman ako graduate with honors, but I graduated from a reputable school, but no one was hiring me. Di ba? No one was hiring me. So sabi ko, ano ba yun? Bakit ganun? Itong mga ibang tao dito na hire, ganito. Ako, na hindi na-hire, pero ganito. Di ba? So, again, let me remind you, I was talking way back in the 90s. So, iba ang mindset ko noon. No? Mapusok, kagaya ng iba sa inyo. No, ngayon, very excited, very eager, pero at the same time, very attacked. No? Masyadong nagmamadali. Now, but then I realized I gave up. No, I gave up on the idea. Na mag-apply kasi 2 years ako straight nag-apply and no one really was giving me a call back. So sabi ko baka hindi para sa akin ang bartending abroad. No, baka hindi ako para sa barko abroad. No? So well, ang daming nag-sad face, no? Hindi, okay lang yan. May good naman dito eh. So, what did I tell myself? Sabi ko, palalakasin ko yung sarili ko sa bartending. I'll make myself stronger. No? So, what did I do? So, I worked pa rin, no? But this time, opportunity came. Nung time na yun, usong-uso yung yung sabi nila sa akin kasi yung mga tropa sabi sa akin, apply ka ng pwede ka naman magturo muna while looking for another job in bartending. Sabi ko, sige. So I called one school and then nagulat ako right there and then I was accepted. No? I taught in St. Benilde way back 2002. No? Biglaan yun. So I got a phone, I called and then they told me to when do I want to start. So I applied for that job. During that time, teka, si Mark sabi, I hoping for an early bounce back. Yep, I mean, we'll go into that, but I think things are going the way it should, but then again, we can only hope. That's what we need every day in our lives. But of course, while hoping, ito yung essence ng ating webinar ngayon. We have to do something while hoping and while waiting. And in fact, that's why I want to extend my shout out to everyone that is here because this is the first step of a bounce back. This is the first step of a bounce back. And that's why I'd also like to acknowledge Hospitality Problems, the team of Hospitality Problems for believing in the webinar because Um, at this time of our lives, we always, well, we need to extend a helping hand to others, um, and we'll share what we can, while waiting and while hoping for a bounce back. Okay, so nagpalakas ako. So I entered the academy. So naging teacher ako. I think I was one of the youngest bartender teacher during my generation. So even the way I dressed up was very different from how I dress up now. No, wearing two earrings left and right, skinhead, sira-sira yung damit, no? I mean, yun yung mga forma nun eh, di ba? Ngayon, usong-uso sa kabataan yung pantalon ninyo ay may butas, no? Na jeans. Yung akin talagang butas kasi hindi ko nilalaban. Because I was a rocker before, so syempre meron tayong ano noon na pag mabaho yung ano mo, yung cool yun eh, pag hindi mo nilalaban, during that time, again, I'm talking about the 90s, no? Um, so, tapos yung sapatos ko, I remember I was putting Band-Aid on each side kasi butas na siya. But I would go to the school to teach, no? Until actually yung aking dean ay sinabihan ako na, sir, dapat ganito yung pananamit mo, dapat ganyan. So syempre, during that time, again, I was like very no, bakit po ganyan, hindi naman wala naman sa panglabas na itsura yung ano natin with our capability of teaching people. But then again, yun na nga, so I had to comply. So but over the years, guys, I realized the one thing about what I'm talking about is, as you grow old or as you mature, not necessarily literally old, no, um, you realize that in the hospitality industry, okay, again, this is my opinion. I always tell this also to my students, no? Hospitality industry. Okay? Now, I want to react to, na may nabasa ako kanina sa hospitality problems eh. Hospitality and HRM or hotel and restaurant, pareho po yun. No? Nag-evolve lang yung mga tawag, pero parehas lang yun. Basically, hospitality is a trade. Okay? It's an industry where people are hospitable. That's why it's called hospitality industry. But basically, hotels and restaurants should be hospitable. That's why they are part of the hospitality industry. No? Ganun po ang ganun po ang ibig sabihin no. So I've taught in several schools, namely, as I told you kanina, CSB, St. Paul, FEU, CEU, TESDA, UP, UST, FEU, yun, and a few more. And then, nag-work din ako sa mga ibang restaurants and hotels, like Peninsula. So anyway, I also produced bartending competitions. So I was the first to produce bartending competitions for students. Ang tawag dyan ay Last Call Bartending Challenge. No, that was the very first in 2001. So we lasted about 2004. No? Then, ito na yun, sinasabi ko sa inyo. One of my judges, incidentally, was the crewing manager of Holland America Lines. Okay. So, nagulat ako sa backstage, was telling me, "Oh, Richie, ang ginagawa mo ngayon?" Sabi ko, "Ito, I'm doing events, I have a job, I'm teaching, no?" Tapos sabi niya, "Sige, you want to work? Do you want to work on the cruise?" Pero sabi niya, "Hindi bartender ha, wala akong opening. I have an opening for wine attendant." So wine is still under the beverage department, and I grabbed it. Sabi ko, "Ba, sige, I'll take it." No? Sabi ko, okay lang naman. I want to experience working on board. It's been quite a while. Sabi ko sa kanya, I've been applying since in 2001, tapos 2005 mo lang ako sinabihan, or 2004. So sabi niya, sige. So in that instance, mga katoma, hindi ko inaasahan yun. Pero biglang dumating yung opportunity na magtrabaho ako sa barko. Okay? So, hindi na ako hindi na ako pumila ng mahaba. Yung crewing manager, I met him at the right place at the right time. No? So I went on board. In fact, if you want to see my experience during my first time on cruise ships, it's in my blog sa philippinebartending.com, pero gagawin ko yung vlog sa aking channel, which is Thomas Sessions. No? So after that, hindi ako tumagal sa barko. Okay. Bakit? Kasi napakatagal ng kontrata ko doon. 1 year. During that time, in the early 2000, ang Holland America had the longest contract of 1 year. So I had to cut short my I requested to end my contract for 10 or 11 months. May return contract ako but I didn't go back kasi it's too long, no? Sumakit yung paa ko. I wasn't feeling well already. I was homesick, no? Madaming mga reasons for me not to go back to the ship. So I decided to stay put here in the Philippines, no? So tapos I went, so like I said, hindi na ako bumalik sa barko. So I continued my consultancy company called Philippine Bartending, or sorry, Pinoy Tender Management Consultancy, no? And I gave talks to different schools and universities while working in some, no? And I still continued what I was doing before, which was producing competitions. And of course, malalaman nyo naman, siguro yung mga nakikita nyo Lodi dyan when it comes to flair bartending o maybe one way or another, they joined my competition in that run of 2001 and 2005 kasi sila na rin mismo yung nagpo-produce when I was out on board. So, again, pero at the back of my head, gusto ko pa rin sana magbarko. Kaya lang yun nga, ayoko nung ganong kahaba. So I also taught in UST and UP at the same time. And one day, nagbigay ako ng seminar sa Rojas City, sa Capiz, sa Philamer College. Baka may mga Ilonggo dyan sa mga katoma natin sa ngayon, sa YT, sa IG, or sa FB. So, ang kasabay ko naman doon na mag-talk was a crewing manager of Celebrity Cruises. Celebrity Cruises naman. So again, over lunch lang, sabi niya sa akin, "Oh, Richie, anong ginagawa mo ngayon?" Sabi ko, ganun, I was teaching, sabi ko, doing events like this, competitions. So sabi naman niya sa akin, halika na, ka na sa akin, mag-apply ka na sa akin. So again, another unexpected opportunity came right on my lap. Sabi ko, seryoso ka? Sabi niya, oo, sayang naman yung yung talent mo, dalhin mo na doon. So I grabbed the opportunity and I was able to work in Celebrity Cruises for 2 contracts. Mas maiksi yung kontrata, 6 to 9 months lang, maximum na yung 9, minimum yung 6. So yeah, I had 2 contracts. But as much as I want to return, I don't know, one way or another, parang meron sa aking uudyok na magstay put dito sa Pilipinas. No? So, I didn't go back. My last contract in Celebrity was 2010. I'm not saying I'm retired. In fact, once in a while, I'm thinking baka gusto ko parang pwede pa akong bumalik. No? But, again, an opportunity came. No? Hindi man ako nagbabarko, pero I was given the opportunity to teach crew members for Holland America Lines naman. So ako po yung beverage trainer of Holland America Lines from 2012, late 2012 to early 2016 yata or 17. O 16, I'm not sure, pero mga 3.5 to 4 years ako doon. So lahat ng beverage staff, from GPA bar to bar attendant to wine attendant to bartender, to head bartender. So lahat po yan, they undergo a 5 to 10 day training under me. No? Very fast-paced ang training. Very fast-paced. Obviously, hindi porket nag-training kayo, papasa ka na kaagad. Now, in that experience, minsan mahirap maging close kasi nga bawal talaga maging close because the training can make or break the future of the trainee, no? Pero syempre we had very high standards when it comes to training. Kaya ang sabi namin, wait lang guys ha. Kaya ang sabi namin, we had to be straightforward with the students. Of course, at the end of the day, parang game yan eh. So bago kayo magsimula ng laro, explain mo muna yung rules no sa mga participants. So it was a good run. So moving fast forward, kung mapapansin ninyo, normally if you are a bartender, ang main dream mo is to put up a bar. So kaya lang, I was exposed to both worlds, yung academe at saka yung industry. No, na-expose ako sa parehong industriya, so sabi ko, why not put up both? No? Pero at the same time, dito kasi sa Pilipinas, TESDA is the one, whether, sila kasi ang kilala sa skills, accreditation, and training, so I decided to put up a school na accredited by TESDA. So ito, si Center for Bartending and Tourism Academy Incorporated is accredited as a training and assessment center of TESDA. Okay? So, pero syempre, dito sa Philippines, alam nyo naman to, no? Before I proceed with our main topic, sa Philippines kasi, minsan nauuna yung price versus quality. No? What do I mean by that? Obviously, in a profession like bartending, kailangan natin mag-invest dyan. Hindi mura ang bartending. Sa totoo lang. Okay? Sa totoo lang. Especially if you want to get a good position, especially if you want to learn a lot, syempre you have to invest. Okay? Now, of course, I'm talking about this pre-COVID. Walang COVID pa nun eh. So dito, technically, we offer our course for 30,000 apart from the scholarship that is being given by TESDA. Pero yun nga, if you notice, ever since COVID, mahirap talaga ang natin. Mahirap ang buhay, no? Pero ito sasabihin ko sa inyo, no? Hindi porket nagka-COVID, tigil na lahat. Okay? Hindi. Tuloy pa rin dapat ang mundo, no? Kasi anong mangyayari if gagawin yung excuse ang COVID para hindi kayo kumilos? Okay? So that's one thing that I learned since March 15 until today. That you cannot stop time unless you're dead. Kung patay ka na, di tapos na, di ba? Di mo na poproblemahin. But while you're still alive, while you're still breathing, you have a choice. May choice ka. Anong gagawin mo sa buhay mo? Diba? And that's why Thomas Sessions was born. This channel was born. Ito yung under ng aking company, yung Pinoy Tender Management Consultancy. That's our sole proprietorship company, yung sa akin. No, this is different from this corporation. So, we started with a YouTube channel. So ito po, that's why ito po yung ano natin ngayon. So we're using Thomas Sessions channel. That's why we're also live here. Mega shout out sa 4 million viewers natin dito sa YouTube. Plus we have 3 platforms. So nakakatuwa, no? Dati kasi hindi ako high-tech eh. Until ngayon naman, hindi pa rin ako high-tech. But now I'm able to use 3 platforms. Thank you to everyone who liked this Thomas Sessions page in Facebook. Oh, mega shout out. Oh guys, ito poging-pogi na seaman vlogger si Aero Marinero vlog. Yan. So isa sa ating mga kabaro, katoma, no? And i-subscribe niyo yung channel niya. Now, in fact, yun na nga guys. So now na mayroong pandemic, I decided personally that I'm offering my services for free. Okay? Kasi naman, because, sharing is caring. And very relevant kasi itong bounce back. The term bounce back means a lot of things. But of course, ang ibig sabihin ng bounce back is, pag nadapa ka, you have to stand up. Okay? Pero kasi ang hindi natin naiisip is kailan ka tatayo. No? Meron tayong tinatawag na opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is about time. Yung time na nawala sa iyo, yung time na binigay sa iyo, paano mo ginamit 'yun? No? Paano mo ginamit? Ginamit mo ba 'yung kakabukmok? Ginamit mo ba 'yung kakapalusot na may COVID kaya hindi muna tayo kilos? O ginamit mo 'yun para palakasin yung sarili mo? Okay? Now again, it's your choice. Laging choice ng tao 'yan. Kahit sa Biblia, binigyan ng choice ni Lord si Adam and Eve kung kakainin ng mansanas o hindi. Diba? Hindi ako religyoso na masyado, but I'm just telling everybody who is watching and listening right now. Choice po natin yan eh. Pero ito po yun. Obviously, kung magbabayad po kayo, let's say for the training that we have here, yung 30,000, iba po yun sa libre. No? Hindi naman pwedeng maging pareho yun. Because, bakit po? May cost po eh. No? May cost. Sinabing cost, hindi naman po tayo Philippine Charity Sweepstakes, no? At hindi naman din po tayo talagang sustentado ng gobyerno all the way. No? Although, pasalamat po tayo dahil meron tayong mga brands na nagtitiwala sa atin. Now, in fact, the next part of this seminar is about brand familiarization. So actually po, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the brands that have supported us, no? From the time I started my career until now. No? Magsimula tayo sa Nestle. No, Nestle Philippines. No, Nestle has been supporting me ever since. So yung mga juices natin, that's why in our channel, you can see yung mga mocktails. Yung mocktails is non-alcoholic. Okay? So mga juice po yan. Meron tayong mga juices. So kasama sa demo. Another company is ang Treetop. So Treetop naman, yung cranberry, yung orange, yung grapefruit pomelo. Meron silang jams, itong Smuckers. No? Meron din sila nung Tabasco sauce. No? So kaya po sa inyo pinapakita ito dahil kasama sa trabaho ng bartender ang pagmamahal sa brands. Kasi kung walang brands, wala. No, hindi tayo pwede puro hingi lighter. Noong time ko, hingi lighter, hingi towel, hingi apron. No. Siyempre, this is a give and take relationship. No, hindi ito pwede kabig-kabig ka lang. Now, ano pa? Recently, I've been supported by Campari. Mega shout out to our brand ambassador, Ian James Osilio. And together with that, ito, Aperol. So, ayan, no, sana ma-record ko to. So, mega shout out to Ian James Osilio and as the brand ambassador of Campari Philippines. Okay, so this is brand appreciation and brand familiarization. Now, after nito, I also want to give a shout out to Jose Cuervo. Okay, so si Silene Lorenzana, taga ano, taga Cuervo. So maraming salamat sa iyong suporta. Belated happy birthday kahapon, I think. And of course, I'd also like to give a mega shout out. Naging parte po ng buhay ko. It's been good to me ever since I won a competition in the Philippines. So, by the way, ako din po ay sumali sa competition. Hindi lang po ako nag-produce, sumali din. I'm the first Bacardi Legacy Philippines national champion. So, thank you to Bacardi. No, Bacardi has been very good to me ever since I started my career, even before joining competitions. So mega shout out kay Nino Cruz. No, I'm pretty sure some of you know him already. Minsan napagkakamalag po kaming magkamag-anak. Pwede na rin, no? Nino, mega shout out to you. Bacardi, Bobby Campos, thank you po sa inyo. And of course, mix of everything, Cointreau. No, isa pa po ito sa mga brands na nagsusuporta po sa atin. So, I like to give a shout out to Mike Soon, pati itong Remy Martin, Cognac, no? Mike Soon and Joey Pineda. Thank you. So, I've been also supporting their brands, using it in my videos, Thomas Sessions, no, making cocktails that are tasty and refreshing and mouth-watering. No? Also, I'd like to give another shout out to my friend of Philippine wine merchants, si George Joseph or Jorge Joseph. No, he's been a very good friend, and he believes in our advocacy. So thank you very much. If you're listening, or if your guys are listening, or if you know him, so please extend the shout out. No, and of course, if makikita nyo yung mga brands karamihan sa taas, this is a shout out to Simon Cote of Apoteki Crafts and Spirits. Apoteki Crafts and Spirits. So ito guys, premium items po ito. No? Premium items, but these are sponsored or have been supported by our friend Simon and and company. So thank you very much, guys, for the support. They have a competition upcoming, Tequila Ocho. I will support that. Ginagawa na natin yung concept. Okay, next. Another brand that I want to thank is Don Papa, Steve Mills, no, Erica, Cree, okay, the lovely Cree. So thank you. This is a homegrown brand from premium from Canlaon, no, Don Papa Rum. Okay, so maraming salamat. So I was given the opportunity to go to the distillery, and it was a very great experience, especially with my co-bartenders, yung mga gani bartenders natin dyan, mga inini natin ng mga bartenders dyan. And also, ano pa? Yeah, ito, Tubong Marikina, Diageo. So Ryan Asidaw, thank you to Ryan. Although, yun nga, he's always, he's a busy guy, pero of course, I appreciate na pagka pwede siyang magpunta rito, he finds time, or, at least posts. So again, I'm always, ganito kasi yan guys, when it comes to support, minsan hindi naman natin kailangan hingin, no, ibibigay na lang yan. Okay, that's my logic about support. Hangga't kaya mag-support. No? Pag hindi kaya, di hindi. Kasi hindi natin pwedeng pilitin because support should come from here. No? Okay, so thank you Ryan and Diageo. Uh, Siguro let's go to ito. Hindi ko syempre pwedeng kalimutan ito, Tanduay. Okay? Jake Alano. Siguro kilala nyo si Jake Cool. No, Tanduay. Thank you to Tanduay. Kasi bakit? Ano pala, kay Ambassador Dons Volante. So thank you. No? Kung hindi dahil sa Tanduay, hindi ako makakapunta ng Guam. No, to attend the master class or to do a guest shift also. So ayan, so mega shout out to Tanduay. Of course, love your own, but also you have to know all the brands as much as you can for a particular spirit category. Okay? So ngayon naman, let's go to the syrups. So again, tayo din, love na love natin ang mga company na may syrups. No? Unang-una na dyan, Munan. Okay? Kahit hindi ko masyado nang nakikita yung mga kaibigan ko sa Munan, si Micaela, si Fleming, Hansen. No, thank you for the support. I've been using Munan. No, we have a lot of flavors on hand, and for the HRM students, tourism students na nandyan, if you want to make mocktails, okay, flavors ang pinag-uusapan dito tayo sa Munan. But wait, there's more. No? Another syrup company is yun, mega shout out. Sorry, meron palang taga mo nandito na nasa Dubai. Oo, Mark, di ba? Unang-una ka, sir, ha? Tsaka meron tayong kaibigan kasi sa Munan UAE, yung kanilang brand ambassador, si Andrea. Lalo na ang magandang asawa ni Andrea, no? Si Kate Fedora, because she used to I got her under my wing once upon a time. So ngayon naman Giffard. So this one, Makatulad family, the gorgeous Danica Makatulad. So this is another company that I've been supporting also ever since it came to the market, especially the foreign counterpart of Giffard. No, sila TJ Anthony, no, sila Arthur. Okay, so guys, this is already part of bounce back, no? When you say bounce back, palalakasin yung sarili nyo. Now, one way of palakas ng sarili is to know the brands. Brand familiarization is very important. Minsan kasi nagpupunta tayo sa mga supermarket, nagpupunta tayo sa mga liquor store, hindi natin pinapansin itong mga brands na to. No? Kasi, well, one, I can't blame the schools. Kasi nga yung budget eh. It's all about the budget. But then again, guys, hindi excuse ang budget for you to learn. No? For you to learn. Pero wait, there's more. Last but not the least, ang aking kaibigan na matalik, Mr. Joseph Anthony Apostol ng Da Vinci. Okay, guys? Da Vinci. Kaya ako to winawagayway kasi love na love ko tong lasa na to ng Majestic Mango. No, I've been a fan of Majestic Mango ever since it came out of the market. Okay? Manggang-mangga ang lasa. All right? And they have other flavors also. And syempre, you should try also their thick syrups, which is very good for coffee. No, yung mga salted caramel, yung mga butterscotch. Of course, syempre, at the end of the day, guys, no, itong mga ito technically they compete with each other. Okay? Pero dito sa amin magkakaibigan. Okay? We want to have equal exposure with them. Kasi nga at the end of the day, kayo po, mga HRM tourism students, no? Kayo naman ang mamimili pagka-graduate nyo na eh. Us being trainers, us being educators, it's our job to show you the whole line. From very cheap to very premium. Okay? Kayo nang bahala mamili kung ano ang gagamitin ninyo, no? Doon sa mga pinapakita natin. Okay. Also, a shout out also, I think, to what they call this, to William Grant and Sons. No? We have Hendrix, si Shalom Recto, si Ken Bandibas. Okay, so shout out to you guys. Salamat, no? Salamat din sa ano. Although I haven't really written you for a time kasi medyo inabot nga tayo ng COVID. And yun, no? I guess that's it for the brand brand familiarization. So our first topic, actually sabi sa akin ng ating hospitality problems group, we only have 2 hours. Itong Instagram, guys, will be cut off in about 5 minutes, pero I will reset it, no? So sige, I will be very brief lang naman. So that's why bago ako magsimula pala, I want to ask our viewers if you would be willing or gusto nyo bang magkaroon tayo ng series na ganito every week. So kayo na rin ang mag-post ng topics if you want. Otherwise, you can leave a comment in our YouTube channel. Again, Thomas Sessions, that's the name of our YouTube channel. Actually, lahat naman ng mga ituturo ko din sa inyo is going to be there on the channel. We've been uploading almost every day. No? So, I hope po ma-support niyo po yung channel na yun. So, siguro bago tayo magsimula sa ibang lecture natin, I wanna make one drink first. Pinakasimpleng drink. At ang tawag ay gin tonic. Okay? So, gin tonic, kailangan natin ng highball. Kailangan natin ng knife. Kailangan natin ng lime. Okay? So, actually, hindi ko matatapat sa inyo yung camera. But, I'm gonna show you yung finished product pagka nahiwa ko na. Okay? That's one thing I haven't really, dahil 1 month, lang ako, no? So, I'm gonna cut it in a wedge form. Parang ganyan, guys. Wedge. Okay? YouTube, Facebook, okay? And Instagram. Now, very simple. Gin tonic is just like a highball drink. So, kapag sinabing highball drink, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So, nakalagay sa highball, bukod pa doon, madaling gawin. Paano ginagawa? First thing you have to do is put some ice. Okay? So, put some ice into it. Okay? Now, technically, guys, when you put some ice, kailangan marami. Bakit? Kailangan malamig ang inyong cocktail para yung dilution hindi ganun kadami, para hindi tumaba. Okay, so, with that being said, gamit tayo ng napakasarap na Martin Miller's, courtesy of Apoteki Craft and Spirits. Martin Miller's, courtesy of Apoteki Craft and Spirits. So, gagamitin natin, using our jigger, 60, 60, 30, gamit lang tayo ng 45. 45, pag sinabing 45, 45 ml. Okay? So that's 30 plus 15. Okay? Babalik natin. So another thing that you have to remember, guys, pag kayo ay nasa bar, kung saan nyo kinuha, doon nyo rin ibabalik. So last but not the least is, hindi pa pala, so we put tonic water. Okay? So tonic. And ito, squeeze and drop. Squeeze and drop. Okay? So, pwede pa natin lagyan ng konting ice. So, talagang gusto nyo malamig na malamig. Now, minsan, akala ng mga guests natin, pagka ganyan, ay dinadaya natin. No, not necessarily. Kasi talagang gusto natin malamig eh. But at the end of the day, you have to listen to your guest. Okay? So, cheers. Gin tonic. Sarap. Okay? So, gamit ako ng lime. Technically, yun ang standard for most bars. But of course, if you're at home, you can experiment. You can use lemon, you can use orange, you can use cucumber. So yun, pwede, no? Pwede natin gamitin yan. But pero kung sa bar, this is called a gin and tonic. Just 1 part of gin, 45 ml, and 3 parts of tonic water. So this is a gin and tonic. Okay? That's our first drink. Now our next drink is vodka tonic naman. Okay? Vodka tonic. So, kung mapansin nyo, tinuturo ko sa inyo yung mga easy lang muna. Kasi bounce back nga eh. So, when you say bounce back, you have to learn the basics first. So, again, highball, ice, no? Of course, kung yung nanonood dito, may mga alam na, okay yan. Again, it might be a refresher for you also. No? By the way, bago tayo nagsimula, winash ko yung hands ko, pero i-wash ko na lang ulit. Kasi one thing that I forgot to tell you, especially ngayon, no, part of what is needed in the bar is actually yung ating being mindful of our sanitation and hygiene practices. No? And yun. So the most important part of that is washing of our hands. Okay, so vodka tonic. So dito, gagamit tayo para no. Okay, so let's use a regular vodka, Stolichnaya, courtesy of George Joseph. So 45 din. Okay? So actually sa ating page na or YouTube channel na Thomas Sessions, we do have a video on how to pour. Okay? So please feel free to check that out. So, okay. Vodka, tonic. Yan. Then again, lime. Squeeze and drop. Okay. So yung mga katropa natin sa sa Instagram, i-end ko muna to ha. Tapos i-reset natin. Wait lang guys ha. Guys, feel free to ask questions while I'm doing this. Okay. So we're live again in Instagram. All right. So, vodka tonic. Vodka tonic. Okay? Vodka tonic. So, meron ba kayong mga tanong, mga katoma? Yes, Pops, very, very much feeling thirsty talaga. Mamaya, magbabanlaw ako eh. Okay? So, again, gin tonic, vodka tonic. Gin tonic, vodka tonic. Okay. So, wala po ba mga tanong, mga katoma? Baka may tanong tayo, ha? Mga students dyan, for mga students ng HRM, Tourism and Cruise Ship Management, now is your time to ask questions. Dahil isang oras na lang po tayo. Okay? Oo nga, sino ubos, no? Hindi, mauubos yan. Meron tayong kasama, no, na uubos yan. Okay? Any questions, guys? Wala? Wala. Naalala ko tuloy yung ni Dolphy, Banayad Whiskey, no? Okay, sige. Bago ko gawin yung pangatlong drink natin, I want to talk about responsible service of alcohol. No? Ang responsible service of alcohol is an ongoing concern, especially, globally, pero dito sa Philippines, fortunately, nag-i-improve naman na. But of course, we need more awareness and education. Dito kasi, like I said, sometimes at the end of the day, profit making the business profitable, making your guests come back. Sometimes you are torn between doing what is right and what is not right. Okay, not necessarily wrong. Okay, pero syempre parang it contradicts what you've been training about. And responsible service of alcohol is very important kasi ang bartender din po, mga katoma, is actually morally and legally responsible sa mga guest niya. So, pag sinabing morally and legally responsible, okay, ang ibig sabihin nun, no, morally, kasi pwede tayong makapatay ng guest eh. No, we can kill a guest because of alcohol. Di ba? Poisonous eh. No? So, kaya nga, actually, kaya nga if you know yourself, kung kaya nyo kontrolin yung sarili nyo talaga na mag-overindulge, very good. No? Pero kung hindi, that's where the bartender would come in. No? Now, legally, may batas po tayo. Dapat 18 years old and above dapat ang sineserve ng alcohol. Pero, ewan natin, sometimes in the far-flung areas, like yung mga probinsya, kahit na 10 years old, pabili mo ng alak, pwede. No? So sana, again, I think it's about awareness. It's about, yun nga, everybody doing its part, no? To make sure na nasundin yung batas. Now, in fact, let's just move on. No? Unfortunately, meron tayong mga incidents about, of course, ano ba? It's human nature already of people to drink. Kasi sa bar, it's not always about drinking. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the people you're with. No, in fact, that's what makes the bartending profession a bit. Paano ba? We're heavily hit kasi sa atin applicable ang social distancing eh. No? Siyempre, pag pumunta ka sa bar, appear ka sa bartender, kamayan mo yung bartender, yakapin mo yung barkada mo, beso-beso, so ngayon, di natin magagawa yun. No? Not publicly. No? Pero, again, as soon as a vaccine is discovered, which I think it is na, then pwede na. Pero of course, things are gonna be changing. Uulitin ko, no? I've always tagged this as not new normal, but it's abnormal. It's abnormal because that's not really how a bar should be. But then again, good evening, Adrian. But then again, yun talaga eh. No? That's syempre government yan. So, ito illegal na. Kaya nga, in fact, if I were to be continuing my lecture with you guys, I will be wearing a mask, a face shield, may gloves ako, when I do my demo. But then again, I'm not comfortable with that for now, especially when I'm doing my demo. Pwede siguro sa videos, no? Because sometimes in my videos, I don't show my face. Sometimes half body lang. Minsan face ko. It really depends. No, it depends on the mood. It depends on the video that I'm making. Pero yun that's the thing with responsible service of alcohol, guys. Kasi ngayon, yung drinking under the influence, ano ba sabihin? Weather lang ang balita tungkol dyan. But then again, I'm gonna ask you, ilan kaya ang namamatay dahil sa lasing, nagmamaneho ng motor, nagmamaneho ng kotse, or ilan kaya ang namamatay dahil nabangga ng taong lasing? So again, that is a growing concern. That is the responsibility of the bartender. Now dito minsan usong-uso yung hindi minsan usong-uso. Dito kasi syempre we are a fun country. We are a fun nationality. Kaya sometimes na sumusobra. Usong-uso dito ang layback. Again, I have nothing with layback, but ano yun eh? Learn to say no kung hindi niya talaga kaya. And if you're a bartender, learn to respect if hindi kaya. Minsan kasi it's about peer pressure. I want to share you something. I went to saan ba ako nagpunta? I went to Guam, no? So normally kasi after guest shift, may celebration yan. So cheers, cheers tayo dyan. Shot, 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 di ba? So what I did was I filled up everyone's shot glasses up. So, nagulat ako kasi isang bartender, Pinoy din, ayaw niya. Minsan hindi ako shot eh. Sabi ko, hindi, sige na. Ako naman eh. Sabi ko ganun. Kaya sige na. And then, sir, hindi talaga. Okay. So when he said, hindi, wag na po, 2 times, I respected that. I repeat, nung sinabi niya, sir, ayoko na po. When he said that twice, sige, no problem. Now, another thing I want to share to you, I went to Shanghai. So ganun din, end of shift, I poured some shots. Nagulat sa akin kasi puno yung shot glass. Sabi nila, dito daw sa kanila, doon daw sa kanila, hindi daw puno ang pag-shot, kalahati lang. O, di ba? So, I mean, that is a learning experience for me kasi sa culture, kasi iba-iba eh. And, we have to respect that. We have to respect the culture and the decision of the guest or the person. Minsan nga kasi pag nasa bar ka na at saka kasama mo yung mga barkada, it's all about peer pressure, it's all about machismo, it's all about 'di ba, kahiyaan. Pero ang hindi natin iniisip, makakauwi ba tayo ng tama? So again, that's part of bouncing back. Itong mga ito guys, lalo na kayong mga estudyante o mga senior high school, no? Sometimes, not sometimes, but the main reason you want to bartend or mag-bartending class is because of the inuman, because of the toma. No? Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Pero yun nga, if you are on the end of the working, sa stick kayo yung behind nandito, kayo yung host eh. No? Kayo yung host, kayo yung mag-a-attend sa guest. Okay? Iba na kasi ngayon eh. Times are changing. And guys, that's why I was telling you, you are legally responsible. Kasi pwede tayong mademanda. Pwede tayong mademanda ng guest. Or pwede tayong mademanda ng parent ng guest. Or pwede tayong mademanda ng kaibigan o kamag-anak ng guest. The term is demanda. Pwede tayong mademanda. Not only us, pati yung bar. No? Kung mayroon kayong pambayad ng abogado para labanan nyo yung demanda, di sige, bahala kayo. But that is part of what we do here in Thomas Sessions. By the way, Thomas Sessions has 3 core values: be inspired, be informed, and be involved. So this aspect of us doing a free webinar for everybody is our core value of being involved. Because we want to be involved in the community, especially with alcohol awareness and the importance of bartending in the community. No? I'll be honest with you, ang bartending kasi noon, ang tingin ng mga tao sa bartending is this a part-time job, it's a glamorous job, it's, part-time job, pogi kapag ka-bartender ka. But no, now it's different. Bartending is actually a profession. Bartending is actually a career. Bartending is actually life, a lifestyle. No? Like I said, I've been doing this for 22 years. It's not the most lucrative job in the world. Depends on where you are. No? But, there were times na niisip ko sa sarili ko, bakit ko ba ginagawa pa ito? I'm married to bartending eh. Kasi dito, technically, okay, minsan hindi masama na kung talagang hindi mo na kaya, huwag ka nang magpilit pa. Imbis na maging asset ka, magiging pabigat ka, you might as well walk away. Pero, there's something about bartending that makes me continue. I love it. I love bartending. Kaya nga ako'y may hashtag na I love bartending because literally and figuratively I've been like married to this profession. Thick and thin. Minsan magaling lang tayo magdala eh, no? Of course guys, kaya nyo rin naman. In our next session, if ever you're still interested in it, no, madaming opportunities ang bartending. But like I said, you have to start now. Bounce back bartending means getting ready now, preparing now. Not tomorrow, not next month, not when COVID is over, but now. Now is the time. Ngayon, before I make the third cocktail, I want to talk about your online classes. Guys, be committed in your online classes. Wala kayong ibang niloloko kundi sarili ninyo. Online class is difficult. Kala nyo madali? Akala ko madali. It's difficult. Why? Kasi the one teaching you doesn't know if you're really listening or not. No? Uy, mega shout out Edward Ian Timbol. No? Ulitin ko. Online class is difficult kasi yung teacher nyo, hindi alam kung nakikinig talaga kayo. So again, wala kayong niloloko iba kundi sarili ninyo. And of course, we have another problem, which is the internet connectivity. Pero again, that's not an excuse. Kaya nga tayo merong synchronous at saka asynchronous learning eh. Meron tayong tinatawag din na initiative and accountability. Ako, I'm now having a class of the in TESDA, pero nagkaka-anuhan pa kami. I'm still testing my students. No? Kasi ang nagiging excuse sa online learning, mahina internet. Ang tagal makakonek. We'll always be coming up with excuses. But that means baka hindi talaga para sa atin yun. Because the minute you think of excuses, that means that you're not 100% all in with this certain profession, whether it be bartending, whether it be any department of the hospitality industry. Pag nabawasan ng 100% yung inyong commitment, wala na yun. Well, I'm not saying wala na, ubos na, but of course, try to look back at it. Tanong niyo sarili niyo, bakit ba ka nawala ng motivation? No? But then again, if you're gonna blame your teacher, you're gonna blame something or someone, then that means you're not really accountable to that profession. Hindi kayo all in. No? Mega shout out Joel Bengson. Oo nga, Grey Goose, pero hindi, wala pa tayo doon, Lodge. Ano tayo? Ang susunod nating gagawin, since you made the shout out to me, no? We're gonna make a cocktail called Dark and Stormy. Okay, Dark and Stormy. So Dark and Stormy is actually a drink comprised of Bacardi Gold, Bacardi Dark, or Bacardi Black, and lime. Now, in some recipes, optional ang lime. In some recipes, pwedeng lagyan ng simple syrup. For our purpose, I want to put fresh ginger. Okay? Gusto ko lang talagang spicy kasi ang ating dark and stormy. Now, guys, when making a cocktail, one of the things you have to remember is you have to respect the classic, yung recipe. Memorize it by heart. Memorize it by heart. Now, once you memorize it by heart, try to understand yung ingredients na nandun sa cocktail. Pag naintindihan nyo na, then you can modify, then you can make your own, you can put a twist in it. Okay? Mega shout out daw kay Joel Astadan Bengzon. Thank you, Lods. Thank you, Kotoma, for watching. Thank you to our 5 million viewers in YT. Pakishare na lang, no? Baka naman. And our IG, meron tayong 1 million lang ang nasa IG natin. No, si Lennon, si Papa Lennon. Oh, by the way, guys, support Lennon of Discovery Premier. Sumali siya sa isang competition online, no? Yung sa mga hoteliers online. So maganda yung kanyang cocktail entry. So do support Lennon. And then Joaquin Bersamin of FEU. Well, okay, there's a comment here by by Joaquin Bersamin. Well, you know, Joaquin, mahirap ang online learning. Especially if the topic. Actually, guys, simple lang. Ako sa bartending, hindi mo pwede i-compare. Parehong importante yung online and face-to-face. Okay? The main difficulty of face-to-face is, of online is your end. If you'll be motivated to listen or not. Pero pwede rin, on the other end, baka hindi kasi marunong yung nasa other end eh. No? I'm saying baka ha. Okay? Kasi like, kunwari, okay, let me recall, once upon a time, I was asked to teach culinary, pero hindi naman ako marunong talaga magluto. Sabi ko, hindi ako magtuturo ng culinary, mag-check na lang ang attendance. No? Team teach na lang tayo. I can cook giniling, I can cook menudo, afritada, no? But I can't cook pizza. I can't bake pizza at that time. Kaya mayayari ako ng mga estudyante pag nakita nila yon, because I know they know. No? So but minsan kasi guys, one thing I want to tell you, if you know that your teacher doesn't know anything, or sabihin natin may konting shortcoming, okay lang. Ganun talaga eh. But that doesn't give you an excuse not to perform well. Ba? Kasi sayang yung, like I said, for those who just came in, sayang yung opportunity, sayang yung oras, sayang yung pera na binayad nyo. Welcome, Willie from Philly! Yun, IG. Yan, tropa ko yan, si Willie Haddock, guys. Isa sa pinakamalupit na dancer ni Michael Jackson yan, tsaka cultural dance dyan sa barko. No, si Willie from Philly. Tapos siya po ngayon ay may negosyo na steamed, no? Nagbebenta sila ng mga siomai, mga noodles, no? Kaya yung mga taga-Antipolo dyan, no? Check him out. Steam. Okay? So let's go back to the cocktail. So ito, guys, naglagay ako ng ginger. I also wanna put just maybe 10 ml lang para lang medyo may konting asim, no? May acidity ang ating dark and stormy. Okay? So I'm gonna start, ayan, bagong bukas. Okay? Again, mega shout out Ninyo Cruz, baka naman. Binili ko na to. Baka naman, may parating. Okay, so let me put 30 ml of Bacardi Gold. And let me put also 30 ml of Bacardi Black. So the ratio can change, guys. Kasi minsan may makikita kayong mga recipes. Actually, ang dark and stormy, some say, Gosling rum lang, Gosling's rum from Bermuda, okay na ito. Pero, case to case, no? Again, like I told you, if you respect the classic and you know how to make it, then you can easily put your own twist. Okay na yan. Actually, wait, there's more, no? I wanna put, excuse me. Siyempre, okay? Subukan natin to ginger honey. Kung nakikinig si Da Vinci dyan, Joseph Apostol, no, this one's for you. So let's put 10 ml. Okay? So kasi gusto ko naman may konting tamis. Kasi actually ang syrup, it's not really just for the tamis. Ang syrup is also to round off the flavor. Kasi ang asukal, para ding asin yan eh. And then you put ginger ale. Supposedly ginger beer, no, but I don't have, so next best thing is ginger ale. Okay, so stir it. Okay? And that's it. Hindi pa pala. We'll put the garnish. Okay? So, let's put our lime wedge here. And this is our dark and stormy, ladies and gentlemen. Dark and stormy. Okay? Dark and stormy. Okay, we have a question here from Adrian Esperon. Nagka-carve din po ba kayo ng ice for drinks like that? Yes. Not perfect, but we do our own. Sometimes we produce our own ice. Pero ngayon wala akong oras kasi normally to produce your own ice, it takes you about 12 to 13 hours from freezing time to getting it off the freezer. Wala namang use. No? Sa ngayon, Adrian, wala tayong use mag-carve ng ice kasi wala namang wala naman tayong customer, wala naman tayong paggagamitan pa niyan. So dahil hindi pa naman tayo nag face to face, so hindi. But yes, we can do carved ice. We can do we do our own cube ice before the pandemic. But maybe we'll do it again. We never know, no? Okay. So, gin tonic, vodka tonic, dark and stormy. Wala po bang tanong mga katoma? By the way guys, please subscribe to my channel, Thomas Sessions, in YouTube, in Facebook, in IG, Richie Cruz. So that's my real name. No? Baka may tanong tayo mga katoma. Ano po yung best partner ng Bacardi? Joel Astadan Bengson. Anong ibig mong sabihin best partner? Actually, depende kasi okay. In terms of bartending, guys, another thing na kailangan nyo palakasin sa sarili nyo is yung familiarization nyo of flavors. Flavors kasi para ka nagluluto. So with that being said, kailangan alam nyo yung mga flavors of fruits, ng herbs, ng spices, ng floral, no? And then, actually, nandiyan si Google, guys. One thing I want to advise you also, kasi napapansin ko din ito, hindi porket lahat ng hindi porket lahat ng information available na sa fingertips nyo. Please naman, wag nyo ding hayaan man ng ibang tao sumagot para sa inyo. Maghanap kayo, no? Please be resourceful. Read the book, check Google. You don't have to ask anything. You don't need to ask everything sa mga pages. Okay? No, again, this is me. You can bash me if you want. It's okay. I will respect that, but that is my opinion. Kasi guys, kaya tayo binigyan ni Lord ng utak para gamitin natin ang utak natin. Para gamitin natin ang ating mata, para gamitin natin ang ating kamay. No? Hindi lahat kailangan iasa natin sa ibang tao. Paano tayo magba-bounce back kung aasa tayo sa ibang tao? Okay? Tapos magta-type tayo, pwede mo bang ganito? Respect, please. Guys, respect yourself. Okay? Walang masama tumulong. I answer questions, but please, my request is think first before you ask. Baka kaya nyo naman na sagutin yung tanong. Di ba? So para you ask a harder question. No? Again, it's another thing about hospitality industry is bawal ang balat sibuyas po dito. Okay? Bawal ang balat sibuyas sa hospitality industry. Bakit? Hindi mo kilala yung magiging guest mo eh. Hindi mo naman pwede sabihin, sir, sinaktan mo yung damdamin ko. Paano kung ganun talaga siya? Now, that's another thing that is not really taught in books. But of course, meron tayo sinatawag, how do you deal with pressure? Part of pressure is an angry guest. Part of pressure is an angry boss. No? Do you fight it or do you deal with it? No? So another ano yan mga katoma, another teaching ko sa inyo for today. No? Sa bartending lalo na, hindi mo alam magiging guest ko. Ako, I encountered a guest na binabato ko ng popcorn kasi lasing na, nagmumura dahil lasing na, no? As much as I want to hit back, hindi pa pwede muna. Okay? Unless ako hinit muna, then I hit back. But if I'll be the one to start, mali yun. No? So again, that's another sharing that I want to impart to you guys. No? Meron pa po bang ibang tanong? I'll be making last 2 cocktails. Again, gin tonic, vodka tonic, dark and stormy. Di ba, Adrian? Tama ba yun? Oh, kailangan ko sino mauna, yun muna. Hindi ka pwede ikaw mauna. Yan ang rule of thumb. Kung makikipag-away ka, bartender ka, huwag ka muna magtrabaho, doon ka lumabas ka. Because you're supposed to be professional. No? Nasa ano yun? Nasa batas yun. But sometimes sa bar, pikon talo. Ha? So, may tanong po ba? Guys, pahinga muna. Baka na boring na kayo ha. Sabihin nyo lang kung boring yung mga topics natin, mga katuma. No? Pero again, I want to do a shout out po sa mga 14 million viewers natin sa Facebook, sa 2 million viewers natin sa Instagram, at sa 4 million viewers natin sa YouTube. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Meron pa tayo. I'm still gonna make you 2 drinks. So, pero I'm giving you the floor. Baka meron kayong tanong sa akin, mga katoma. Feel free. Libre po ang tanong natin. And also guys, ayan, meron. Panotis naman po, Lodi. Ayun, ngayon ko lang nakita. Liv King Villones. Ay, balik Lodi ang iyong ngan pala eh. Andali. Antrahenda Villones King Bill. Bill King Villones. Hello, mega shout out sa iyo, Bill King Villones. Tad balik, ngan pala, ha? Mega shout out. Thank you, Lods. Thank you, Katoma. Totoo yun, ha? Dapat mataas ang pasensya pag nasa hotel industry. Yes, well, in every industry, Adrian, in every industry, kailangan talaga pasensyoso tayo. You know, kasi we're dealing with people, eh. We're dealing with people. No. If you can't deal with people, then this is the wrong industry for you. Ako, akala ko dati, hindi ako pwedeng maging teacher eh. Kasi maiksi ang pasensya ko eh. Pero, yeah, I loved it because I love sharing ideas with people. I love to see new generation. And actually, guys, I'm gonna tell you straight in the eye. Kulang pa tayo ng bartenders. Bakit? Kasi laging, laging nawawala ang bartender, nag-abroad. At hindi natin yun hawak. No? So it's our duty to produce more bartenders who are equally capable or equally competent than those that leave. No? Kaya andito ako. So I said, bounce back bartending is now. Okay? Attending seminars like this, watching videos like Thomas sessions, and actually yung sa 12 million viewers natin dito sa Facebook, together with the hospitality problem team, if you think we can do this every week, series natin to, sige lang, let me know. Okay? But promise me you'll share it to all your friends para mas maganda naman magsalita ng may 500 na nakikinig kaysa sa isa. No? Kasi sayang yung sinishare natin. If you have a watch party, please share it with your friends. And feel free, if you think I'm talking nonsense, pwede nyo naman sabihin para mag-iba tayo, nagkano tayo ng comedy, banayad whiskey or something, then okay lang. It's a Saturday anyway, so and you requested the nighttime session, so yes, your wish is my command. No? Your wish is my command. Actually, one thing I want to share with you also is katatapos lang ng one of the biggest convention in the planet, yung Tales of the Cocktail. Do watch out for my part 3 vlog about that. Actually, nakakatawa nga eh. I don't really consider myself a vlogger, but I'm a trainer, content creator, bartender, ganyan. Hindi ako vlogger. Ewan ko, I don't know. I'm not really comfortable with that. Kasi I've been sharing naman, I've been conducting webinars even before the pandemic. So, this is nothing new to me. Pero yun nga lang, yung mga high-tech time, kagaya ngayon, nakakatuwa eh. Yung tatlo yung hinaharapan ko na camera. So kung mapapansin niyo, minsan tumitingin ako dito, minsan diyan, minsan doon. Kasi yun yung ano natin eh, that's how it is, because we want to make ourselves available to all platforms eh. But of course, guys, kung talagang suportahan niyo po kami, I wish you could support Thomas Sessions in YouTube, because if bayaran tayo ni YouTube sa content and you watch our ads, by the way, guys, if you subscribe, click the bell. No? And then if you see ads in my video, wag niyo po skip, kasi yan po yung pambili natin ng straw, pambili natin ng prutas, pambili natin ng mga gagamitin po natin dito. So that matagal-tagal tayong magtuturo ng libre. No? Especially online. So kaya if anybody from the hospitality problem team is listening right now, yun, and let me know if you want to make this a regular thing, pwedeng weekly, pwedeng twice a month. That's fine as long as you tell me in advance at wala naman tayong gagawin on a particular day. Kasi guys, ito pala, once this is back to normal, once everything is open, iikot po kasi ang Toma Sessions. Roronda po tayo sa mga bars. Kasi I want to present the bars to you. Interview natin mga bartenders, interview natin yung bar manager, pakita natin yung bar menu, no? Pakita natin yung mga guests, saan matatagpuan. That's what Toma Sessions is all about. Okay? So now let's go to our fourth cocktail. Now, our fourth cocktail is actually, may nagtanong kanina dyan, ano bang bagay sa Bacardi? So actually, I'll make the most simplest, one of my favorite cocktails na rum-based, which is the daiquiri. Okay? So I'll be using, yun. Ay, kaya lang, wala na tayong white rum ng Bacardi. So sige, sorry. Gagamit ako ng ibang brand. I'll use Plantation. Okay? Pero, you can use Bacardi. Okay? So let's use, 60 ml. Now, just to give you a history, another thing about bartending is you have to know a little bit of history about the cocktail. So this was founded in Santiago de Cuba by a mining engineer named Jennings Cox, way back in 1862, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So, after nung 60, kuha tayo ng 30 ml ng lime. Okay? And 20 ml ng, dapat to simple syrup guys, but meron naman na tayong meron na tayong Giffard. So, we'll use that. By the way, there's one thing I forgot. Chill natin yung baso natin, mga katoma. Okay? Kailangan ng baso natin malamig. Okay? So, bakit? That also would maintain the temperature and prevent further dilution po. Sino nandiyan? Lalo na ngayon, sir, hirap po mag-research sa thesis. Hey, Rebecca! How are you, Rebecca? Mega shout out, Rebecca Sturt from Dubai. Congratulations, Remy Marta, Quantro. I'll be seeing you. Hopefully, you can come to the Philippines. Mike Soon is, I think you've met Mike Soon and Joey Pineda already. So, yeah, Rebecca, guys, another fun thing about bartending is you would get to know people from all over the world. You'll meet a lot of friends, a lot of mentors, and yan, si Rebecca, she is from Dubai.
She handles or she founded the Dubai Bartenders Club. So she is a very, very good mentor, no? So if you happen to be in Dubai, if pagka normal na, look for Rebecca Sturt. Okay, so you put some ice and give it a shake. Okay? Ha! Okay. Yan. Ayan. Okay. So, tanggalin. Then, we're gonna do a procedure called fine strain. Teka, wave ko lang si Rebecca. Yan. Okay, so fine strain tayo mga katoma. Gusto kong makita nyo eh. Wait lang ah. Sige. Let me put the glass dito. Pwede naman yan mga katoma. Huwag lang tayong hihinga. Yun mga katoma. If you notice, walang labis, walang kulang. Okay. Mga katoma, yan. So this is our daiquiri. Daiquiri. Tagay hanggang mamatay. Okay, that's another saying that I have, no? Tagay hanggang mamatay. So ano po yun? Literally, nakakatakot yun. But actually, ang ibig sabihin yun, you live and die bartending. That's all there is to it. No, because you love the profession, kaya kahit hanggang sa dulo ng iyong profession. In fact, I haven't had the chance to meet si Peter Durelli. He's one of the oldest OGs ng bartender. He's 80 years old. Oh, mega shout out sa isa pang katoma natin, si Ryan Viray, no? Isa rin tong bartender pero ngayon poging crewing manager ng isa sa mga agency dito sa Pilipinas. So okay, let's taste our daiquiri. Now, one of the things about making cocktails also is kung ano yung lagay yung ingredients, ideally, you should be able to taste all. So dito naglagay ako ng rum, naglagay ako ng lime, naglagay ako ng sugar. So dapat, matitikman ko yon by layers. So ito na yon. Tawang-tawa si Adriana, di ba? Tama naman, tagay hanggang mamatay. Sarap. Okay, any other questions mga katoma? Dahil we're down to our last cocktail. A very special cocktail. Very, very special cocktail mga katoma. Very, very special cocktail. May tanong mga katoma. Hey Rebecca, how are you? I saw you in Tales. I loved your segment about the bounce back together with Varia and Jimmy and Nana, I think. So yun pa mga katoma, no? Isa pang bagay sa ating pagiging bartender, kung gusto niyo maging bartender, kinakailangan po mag-aral din po tayo ng English. Okay? Kasi yun talaga because that's the medium of communication that we have in the bar. Kaya yun talaga. Meron po ba tayong mga tanong? Nainggit na ba kayo sa akin? Rapsa? Grabe. Guys, okay pa ba kayo?
Sige, kung ano na, kung wala pa rin kayong tanong, I will continue with the last drink. So actually, itong last drink na to is very special to me. Hugasan muna natin po yung ating timplahan, mga katoma. So ulitin natin, gin tonic, vodka tonic, dark and stormy, and daiquiri. Guys, again, for those who just came in, this is Thomas Sessions Bounce Back Bartending. So far guys, siguro masabi ko sa inyo, how to bounce back bartending is attend seminars like this, webinars like this, study at home, read books, watch videos, watch Thomas Sessions, ask questions. Ask questions that you haven't researched yet or you tried to research but couldn't find it. Okay? Talk to mentors. Talk to mentors. You know, that's how you bounce back. And keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. That's how we bounce back. Alam nyo guys, another thing, the brands will support us. Okay? If they see that you guys are active in doing your part. Ganun lang naman yun eh. Of course, there's a business side to it. Siyempre, kailangan bumili kayo ng product. But then again, yun nga, sabi ko nga sa inyo, investment kasi yan eh. No? Ganun talaga. Ganun talaga. You know. That's how business works. Pero, syempre, at this time, like I said, if you want to do this regularly, baka gusto nyo magpa-competition tayo online. No? If you're interested for a bartending competition online locally, please comment together with Hospitality Problems. We'll make it happen. No, ito live ko sinasabi sa inyo. If you want a bartending competition, mixology or flair, pwede natin yan. We'll make it happen. We'll talk to the brands. But I need you to participate. I need 50 participants or 100 participants, no, in order for us to make it happen. Okay. So, sige. Kung wala na kayong tanong, I'll make the last drink. So as I said, this drink is actually very special to me. No? Bakit? The name of this drink is dali, nawawala yung ano. Yan. The name of this drink is El Tindero. El Tindero. Okay? So this is my signature cocktail that I made in Bacardi Legacy in 2015. So the drink has evolved ever since. So the main reason why it's called El Tindero because it means the salesman. But not just an ordinary salesman because an ordinary salesman is just a tindero. But El Tindero is the salesman. It's the salesman with passion, with knowledge. No, it's a salesman who really knows his product in and out and has a purpose for selling. Okay, just like the founder of Bacardi, Don Facundo Bacardi Maso. No, he really lifted his family. That's why he went into, he migrated and he discovered rum. He made his own rum, tried to sell it, and now look at it now. 150 plus years later, maybe even 160. I'm not really familiar now. Look at Bacardi now. It's a major global brand. Okay, and El Tindero is close to my heart. For the ingredients, I actually selected the top 3 local produce that we have. Pero una nating gagawin is actually to garnish to rim our glass with what? Desiccated coconut. Desiccated coconut na ito-torch ko lang ulit isa pa. Okay? It doesn't have to be sunog na sunog, but just to release the aroma ng ating desiccated coconut, no? So yung desiccated coconut, because syempre coconut yung ating major produce sa Philippines. The coconut nut is a giant nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut, diba? Sabi nga. So rimming is being done just like in the margarita. Okay, so yan. This is okay. If I were to make this at home, gagamit ako ng talaga, I would put this in a stove para maano. Shout out Vanessa Bunch, isa sa ating mga gorgeous, badass lady bartender na nasa Makati yata ngayon. Okay, o nasa Marikina lang. Vanessa, kung nasa Marikina ka, punta ka rito. Pero nauna, hindi na kita mahihintay. Okay, so ito na po. So I rimmed the glass, no? Then it's time to make the drink. But before I make the drink, I need to actually kailangan ko, guys, palamigin muna yung aking shaker. Kasi very sensitive ang ingredients na to. It has to have the right dilution. Okay? So yan. I mix everything in the small vessel. So first ingredient is actually, believe it or not, apple cider vinegar. Okay? I need 2 bar spoons of that. Ito na yung aking acidity. Okay? Now, this is a very tricky drink kasi sensitive ang malakas ang apple cider. But then again, sabi ko nga sa inyo, parang culinary yan eh. No? So, if you are really familiar with your measurements, then okay lang. Now, next is muscovado syrup. This is another produce of the Philippines, very famous. So my ratio here is 1:1. But I'm gonna use 10 ml. 10 lang. Okay? Kasi the muscovado syrup has earthy notes. No? Earthy, salty, okay? And sweet. This is the thing with apple cider that I love. Next, coconut water. Kasi ang coconut, sabi ko nga sa inyo, di ba, this is a famous, one of the top produce, if not the top produce of the Philippines. 30 ml. Okay? 30. And then, iba ang may pinagsamahan, San Miguel beer. So, 30 ml also of cerveza. Okay? Why? Because I love beer. I love beer a lot. Okay? So actually, kahit sobra pa nandin. Now the beer actually adds sweetness and bitterness. And last but not least, Bacardi Gold. Kasi ito may fruity notes like banana and orange. Now, I'll be using 50 ml. Okay? But wait, there's more. Now, last but not the least, I'm sorry if I forgot. But this is the bitters. So normally I'm using Angostura, pero I made my own chocolate bitters. So 2 dashes, 1, 2. Okay? So the nutty notes actually would complement the other ingredients. Cacao to cacao. So I used cacao bitters, homemade. All right. So now, so may ice dito, di ba? Isa-strain ko, tatanggalin natin yung tubig, then dadagdagan natin. Now, once upon a time, yung unang version nitong cocktail na to, I shook it. Pwede naman, I'm still gonna shake it. Actually, guys, I'm gonna tell this on national social media. Pwede i-shake ang beer.
As long as it's mga 30 ml lang, hindi ka pwede lang mag-pass. O pwede 45. You can shake beer. Why? May froth yun eh. If you want a frothy drink, then go ahead, shake it. Okay? If somebody laughs at you or ano, hindi sila nag-aaral, hindi nila alam yun. Okay? There's nothing wrong with shaking beer. As long as it's the right amount. It's the same way that you shake soda. Pwede naman yun eh, basta konti. Okay? And you know why you're shaking it. Alright? So, what we're gonna do is, lalagay na natin, we're gonna do the throwing technique. So, what is throwing? So, actually, roll muna natin. Roll. And then, pag mas wider movement, then it's called throwing. Okay? Okay? So, mga 6 lang, 6 throws. 3 na to. 4. 5. Last throw. Alright. So now, with our glass, put some ice. Okay pa kayo dyan mga katoma. Mega shout out po sa ating mga viewers. We're almost to our finale. So lalagay po natin dito, mga katoma. Yo! El Tindero. El Tindero. The salesman. The ultimate salesman. Cheers. Sarap. So the mix of muscovado, the mix of beer, the mix of coconut is there, the mix of the chocolate bitters or cacao bitters, and of course the mix of Bacardi. Okay? So, meron po ba tayong mga final questions, mga katoma? And it is almost 8 o'clock. We have 5 minutes left. And now I'm ready to entertain more questions from you because this seminar is for you. So today I was able to teach you 5 drinks. Gin tonic, vodka tonic, dark and stormy, the daiquiri, and my drink, El Tindero. May tanong pa po ba mga katoma? Anybody? Abraham, kamusta? Kamusta ang Macau? Mega shout out sa iyo dyan sa Instagram, no? Our bartender John, Abraham John from Galaxy, Macau. Moulin Rouge. Wala na? Anybody from hospitality problems na mayroong tanong? Okay. Bacardi Gold. Coconut water. Beer. So equal parts to, 30-30. 30-30. 10 ml. Muscovado po yun. 2 bar spoons, apple cider vinegar. 50 ml Bacardi Gold. Tapos 2 dashes of bitters. Hindi po El Pindero. El Tindero. Salesman. Ano ba yung Pindero? May tanong pa mga katoma? Guys, by the way, for those who just came in, please like our channel and subscribe.
Thomas Sessions in YouTube. Also, Thomas Sessions here in Facebook. And Richie Cruz, Thomas Sessions in Instagram. And guys, uulitin po sa inyo. If you want to make this a regular thing, please leave a comment here. And you can tell the admin also, mag-comment po kayo. And yeah, wala pong problema. Basta po alam ko lang, we can make this a weekly thing. We can make this Sabado nights, bounce back. No? Pero yun nga, baka, tignan natin if I will be opening it in Instagram, baka Facebook lang and YouTube. Kasi sana nga guys, supportahan nyo ako sa aking channel sa YouTube. Lahat ng gusto nyo matutunan, actually nandoon eh. No, I thought nandoon I have a video about wines, I have a video on cocktail techniques, I have a video on different cocktails, I have a video on bar inventory, tapos marami pa tayong gagawin. As we speak, tomorrow I will shoot, kahit linggo, I will shoot content, no, para sa inyo. It's all about sharing. It's all about bouncing back. No? Siguro, for my final word, kasi wala naman ng nagtatanong sa inyo, I'd like to thank you for this wonderful session. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I was excited. I'm happy with the turnout of people. No? Baka may mga lag lang talaga tayo sa connection natin. And I do hope you learned something po in this session. No? If you notice, easy lang ang inano ko sa inyo because I'm more concerned with the getting to know you phase. Dahil syempre, sino ba naman to kausap? No? What is the difference between throw, shake, and steer? By Jose Paulo Magpantay Pascua. Wow, this is a good question. Sige. Actually, throw, shaken, and stir are three different techniques, no? Ang shaken, obviously, it produces, shaken is applicable to thicker liquids. No? Obviously, if you have honey, hindi mo pwede i-throw yan. Hindi siya advisable dahil makapal, thick ang density ng honey. Ang stir kasi, it doesn't produce, yung aeration niya very smooth. Hindi siya nagbabubbles as compared to shaking. Now, throwing is between, wait guys, bakit ganun? Naputol na? Wait lang Ang bilis. Sige, let's share to IGTV. Wait lang. I'm closing my my Instagram. Sige, wait lang. Okay lang yan. Wait guys, I'm gonna answer your question. I like that question you asked me. Very interesting. It's a very interesting question. So actually, sinagot ko na ng konti. So ulitin ko Jose. Actually, ang throwing is in between shaking and stirring. No? It can aerate without producing too much foam or bubbles. In fact, wala. Kung mapansin mo dito sa thin row ko. No? Sa totoo lang, Jose, I advise you, if you're going to make a cocktail by yourself, try it using those three techniques. Kasi, like ito, for example, El Tendero, I've tried it in the three. Okay? Iba-iba Iba-iba ang feel. Now, if I want to have a feel ng foam, I will shake this. Kung naabutan mo yung sinabi ko sa iyo kanina, yung about shaking the beer, pwede mo yung shake ang beer. In fact, I can shake it right now. Ito, kunwari ito siya shake ko Ayan. Pero wag sobra. Kasi, otherwise, talagang puputok yan, di ba? Or magkakaroon ng Pero if you see, kung tama lang yung shaking nyo and tama lang yung ayan, look, 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 look. See? Look at the foam. Beautiful foam. Di ba? Dati kasi merong mga misconceptions about beer bawal i-shake. Hindi bawal i-shake ang beer. Bakit? Carbohydrates, no? May foam ito, parang itlog, parang chickpea, may protina. Good. It's malt. Pwede. Yeah? So, try it in all the three techniques. And kung ano yung trick mo dun sa tatlo, go ahead. In fact, what I'll do now, talo natin. Toma na. Di ba? At the end of the day, ganito lang yan. If you come up with the best recipe, namili ka sa tatlo. Ang challenge kasi yan, maging consistent. So, kunwari, gagawa ka na for 1,000 people, dapat kung ano ginawa mo sa first drink, yun din sa 1,000 drink. Kaya ka namimili. No? Hindi pwedeng pachamba na, syempre magre-reklamo yung guest mo, bakit yung sa kanya masarap, sa akin hindi? Again, ako mismo, once in a while, I would make that mistake, pero syempre mali yun. I shouldn't. But then again, minsan nangyayari. Now, is it an excuse? No, it's not an excuse. Sometimes I give a tap on my head, bakit ko nagawa yun? Kaya lang, it is what it is, man. We can't do anything but we only move forward. Alam natin, acknowledge natin na palpak yung ginawa natin, mali, and then we move forward. We try to be consistent. Now, that's the thing also with being bartenders. Kailangan maging consistent tayo. No? Bouncing back. That's the key word that we're gonna use. Every time you see me, Thomas Sessions is about bouncing back. Bouncing back is about strengthening ourselves. It's about standing up. Standing up from this pandemic. Wala ito, Diyos ko, ito nga, oh. But you have to prepare. Anytime this pandemic ends, ano na, ready na kayo magtrabaho ulit. Ready ba kayo mag-OJT? Diba? Kung sasabihin nyo sa mga professor nyo o mga instructor o supervisor, sir, kasi pandemic, hindi kami nakapag-aral. Wala akong signal. Ganito, ganito. Oy, my goodness, puro palasot.com. No? Okay? So, last question. Meron pa ba? Mga Lodi, mga Katoma, may last question pa ba tayo before we end this? Again, guys, I'm very thankful. I'm happy. I'm very happy tonight, no? On a Saturday night. I'm happy that you're here. Hopefully, guys, you learned a lot. Kahit na very basic lang yung ating mga pinag-usapan ngayon. And if you're interested to make this a daily thing, if you're interested to make this a weekly thing, do let Hospitality Problems know. Do let us know. Do let Thomas Sessions leave us a message. Pero again, I request you, I ask you, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell para yung notification ma-inform kayo of our new uploads. Meron kami parating. Meron akong i-edit tomorrow. Kasama ko yung tatlong sikat na seaman vloggers sa Pilipinas. Buhay ni Edwards, Ero, Marinero Vlog, at saka si Onin TV. No? Yun yung tatlong mga sikat na vloggers natin na mga seafarers. And again, once upon a time, I was a seafarer. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na nag-retire ako o magre-retire. We never know. But yeah, I'm here to share. I'm here to share because I love bartending. I love bartending from the bottom of my heart. Rarely will you hear anybody who will say, I love bartending. Okay? Ako, mahal na mahal ko bartending. It's been good to me since day one. Sometimes it's been bad to me. Pero okay lang. Ganun talaga buhay eh. Diba? Kaya nga meron tayong hospitality problems eh. Diba? Minsan meron talaga sa problem, kailangan mahanap natin ng solusyon. No? Tanggapin natin ang problema, hanapan ng solusyon. Okay? So, guys, again, please subscribe to my channel, Toma Sessions. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, like this page in Facebook, and mag-comment din kayo or mag-like din kayo or follow nyo ako sa Instagram. no? Social, di ba? Tatlo ang aking channel. But then again, it's really just to have a wider platform to share because sharing is caring. And Thomas Sessions, our three main core values is be inspired, be informed, and be involved. So this has been Richie of Thomas Sessions. If you have no more questions, ladies and gentlemen, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Keep safe, no? Wear a mask, and see you around. Bounce back. Bartending.
Okay mga katoma sa FB, ay sa YT. Thank you na. Ako'y tatapusin na natin to. Bye!